Alright, Dominic, we're going to attempt to do April, May, and June. Dominic Miller. April, May, June. April, May, June. How many? And I will keep this general and keep those over there. Apply it where it should go. And I'm going to, I normally don't take flyouts, but I'm going to. So 2 cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be about a relationship, friendship, partnership, or just an emotional choice. After I draw April, May, June, I'm going to back up each month with 5 of my tea leaf tarot cards. I'll give you a little bit more insight. Alright, so basically, at a glance, from April to June, it looks like there's something that you're not really quite sure if you're going to fully invest in, and it seems like by the time you get to June, you're going to be done with it, walking away from it, but let's just go back in. In between there, something's definitely changing your mind, like changing direction. You got, for April, the Knight of Wands, and it's backed up by Strength card. For the month of April, may I please have 5 cards to describe what April is going to bring and be like for Dominic Miller. Alright, so basically with these cards, some cancel each other out. I look at all of them and I basically feel the energy of what it's trying to tell me. So I'm going to read them all out loud and then I'll tell you what it means. You have Bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. What that means is it does not have to be an actual enemy, though it could be because you have the Skull card here as well. But when Bat card comes out, it could be if you're excessively drinking or drugging or indulging in food or any kind of indulging, okay, like over the top, like if you're spending too much money or giving too much of your energy to something that is becoming toxic. Toxic by definition is something that's holding you back, preventing you from growing. You're giving more energy and nothing more is coming out of it. You feel like you're dying inside, okay? It's usually the Bat card. Being that it's comboed with Skull. Skull is hidden secrets can harm you. So this card does not mean people know secrets about you. It means you know a secret. Or you know, you got some sort of information here. Excuse me, that you don't really want to get out. So you might, that's probably why you might not want to fully invest in something. It doesn't even have to be a secret. It could just be extra information that, you know, you don't really want to disclose with people. But it's not like a hush-hush. I heard yes. You got Hammock. Taking vacation physically or mentally, so it's kind of backing out of a situation. Your sickness. We're in March though, this is for April. You have Cup, you should accept valid criticism, and you have Rainbow, the most difficult part of the situation is over. Okay, so when I put all of this together, if there is any kind of fuckery afoot, anything that could have been done that would have, you know, spaced out friendships, spaced out relationships, or distance yourself from any situation to where you weren't really sure if you wanted to commit, because Knight of Wands doesn't really know if they want to commit to anything. Whether it's work, play, love, money, whatever the case is. You might have actually given somebody some valid criticism, or somebody might have tried to tell you to take a break, something of that nature, that you could rest now. So that's for the month of April, okay? Now for the month of May, you have, I like May. I like May a lot. Well, I like May and June, but I really like May. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's backed up by the Queen of Wands. And I'm going to leave those out. Can I please have 5 cards for Dominic Miller? I don't know why I just heard the name Jordan in my head. I don't know if you know Jordan. Or maybe you'll be meeting a Jordan. I just heard Jordan. Anyway, Dominic Miller. For the month of May, 5 cards to help describe the month of May 2024. Okay, so this is why the change is happening. First card out, you have Feather. I like this card. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. The next card that come out, Angel. Spiritual guidance. Protection from harm. The next card, Grapes. Time to go out and have some fun. You have Shield. You need to defend yourself. And the last card is Boat. Money or property through an inheritance, windfall, or winning. So, in the month of May, there's going to be a huge shift because basically you cannot depend on someone or something. It might be lackadaisical energy. If it's about money, somebody's fucking with your money, or they're just not taking you serious or the job serious, and you're going to have to protect yourself financially. If this is about intimate situations, whether it's friend, lover, family member, be mindful of those who are goofing off, immature, possibly being intoxicated, okay? This really feels, basically in the month of May, it feels like when you walk away, and when I say walk away, I don't mean just physically, I mean physically, emotionally, spiritually disconnect from whatever the hell it is that you know you need to disconnect from. If you don't know now, you will be knowing by within 3 weeks of April to mid-May. And you've got June, which is endings and endings. We'll talk about that in a second. Excuse me. Hold on. I'm holding that. I'm sorry. In the month of May, what this feels like is when you truly disconnect from things that don't feel good to you, blessings are coming in. Your blessings are not coming in because there are things that you are energetically attached to. Those blessings aren't for them. So your team, your guides, your ancestors, your angels, they're not going to allow those blessings to come through because they're yours and yours alone. They're not to be shared with no karmics or fuckeries, okay? Do want to talk about these 2 sets of cards that came out during the 5 shuffles. You had King of Wands and Justice. I'm brought to do this because in May, you had the Queen of Wands. So this is a huge fucking level up. King of Wands is a master of his suit. He's fiery, he's passionate, confident, outgoing. He's a mover and shaker. He's a ball buster. Like, he owns the Thunderdome, okay? And then Justice. So that's basically you standing in your fucking power and not Page of Wands, 5 of Swords. It's okay if you fuck me over. I'm just gonna deal with shady shit. Go ahead, turn your back on me. It's okay. Like, no more of that. Spirit saying, you know, that's you're heading that way if you're not already headed in that situation, okay? For June, you have the World card, which is a major arcana. May and June are both major arcanas, as well as the Justice card. The World card is closing out chapters. It's when you end a cycle, you're leveling up, and it's brought to you by the 8 of Cups, which is walking away. It is, I mean, he's leaving. He's leaving those cups behind because those cups ain't doing shit for him. He's walking towards 9 of Cups, something better, his wish fulfillment. Now let's get 5 cards for June that could describe Dominic. Keep hearing a name that starts with a J, like it just changed. No, I'm not talking about June. Like I heard Jordan at first, and I thought I just heard Justin. June, please. 5 cards that describe Dominic Miller's month in June 2024. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. For the month of June, the first card out, Danger, especially in money matters. So this could be an argument, a disagreement, and it's in regards of yoke, which is feeling tied down or frustrated. So somebody could be doing this to you because it says teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So if you're sharing bills with somebody, or if you're working with somebody, or if somebody's just not like pulling their load, or you know, someone's borrowing money from you, or just, you know, if things are off balance financially, it very well could be a boss, if it's like same-sex boss, or a co-worker of that sort. Pay attention to your money in the month of June. You very well could be walking away from a job. It doesn't even have to be walking away from a job. It could be walking away from a bill, okay? Changing your bills up. You have, I wouldn't be too worried though, because like I said, the energy felt good in June. You had Crown, which is honor and respect will come to you. If target a goal-oriented person. So if you stay on top of your goals and you stay focused and you don't let the buzz and all that bullshit get to you, I love this card. When this comes out, it's usually huge blessings. There we go. Honor and respect will come to you. So stand your ground. Don't slack off. Be clear-headed. Keep your head on straight. And you're not going to be feeling so much frustrated or in danger. And that card is like really fucking verbally wild, okay? Like, I don't ever think we're really in danger, especially when it comes to finances. Like, danger is such an intense word. I'd rather say struggles, especially in money matter, like issues. It's kind of like the Tower card, a sudden shock shakeup. So, but it won't be for you because now you have insight and you can always dictate and manipulate your energy future because now you have oversight of it. So, that was a pretty long ass fucking reading for 3 months. I told you, I get into it. So, that is for April, May, and June. I hope that my rambling made sense and that my stuffy nose wasn't too much for you. I hope that you feel better as well. I'm going to end this now.